for our first question, why did you decide to become a teacher?
Well, that's a really good question. The reason why I became a teacher was because I wanted to help inner city kids. That always been a passion of mine ever since I was like in middle school. Growing up, I always participated in like summer youth or organizations like that, doing summer programs just to give back to my community. So it was kind of a no-brainer to become a teacher and be a phys ed teacher because I love sports and I love giving back. So
Right. And what are some of your hobbies?
playing sports, of course, playing basketball, exercising, went to the gym today, going outside, doing active things, watching some movies with friends, hanging out with friends, things like that.
I know you said it was like a no-brainer to become
Yeah.
a phys ed teacher, but when you were in college, was there something else that you were majoring in or wanted or considering?
Right. So freshman year, I went to school to do sports management because I kind of wanted to focus on like sports and things like that. But once I dove deep into the major, I realized that it wasn't something that was for me. But then I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and he mentioned becoming a phys ed teacher and maybe also coaching, and those were two things that started to become an interest for me. Coaching was something that I hadn't thought about yet, but then I began thinking about it, and the more I thought about it, the more it became prevalent that was something I wanted to do. So then I applied to SUNY Brockport, right here represented, and SUNY Cortland, and unfortunately SUNY Cortland didn't accept me, but SUNY Brockport did. And I packed my bags and went to SUNY Brockport, which is in like Rochester, Buffalo area. And it was definitely an experience at first. It was definitely some getting used to, but then after a while, I found a home there at the school. Yeah.
Overall, was it worth it, like leaving home?
For me, I would say I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for going away to college, because it gave me a different perspective on where I was.
Right.
So I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, in the hood, so to speak. And it was just like a lot of distractions in my neighborhood. But then when I got away, I saw how, people were living. I saw how people interacted, the freedoms that they had. I wanted that for myself and my family. So I took school serious once I got there, and I never looked back since. Yeah, I would say it was definitely something that made me who I am today.
That's good.
Yeah.
And what are some of your pet peeves?
What do you mean?
Like something that you're scared of, like people chewing loudly or people biting.
In college?
Right now.
Oh,
Is there
I don't
something
know.
that like tightens your like screws and you're like, oh my god?
I'm a pretty chill person. I don't really try to let things bother me, but I guess being disrespectful to others and not treating people how you want to be treated. So
Right.
I would say that's something that's a pet peeve of mine.
Do you have any fears, like heights or something?
Fears, I hate mice. I hate mice. That's a fear of mine. But
And you live in New York.
huh?
You live in New York and you're.
Yeah, I don't like mice. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't like mice. But everything like in life though, I say like try to overcome your fears. Always push by them, because when you look back when you're older, you're gonna be happy that you took those leaps. Even if you realize something is not for you, at least try it. It's always good to try something out and, attempt it and see if it is for you, because then you're gonna learn something new that you could take with you on your next journey.
Got it. And is there something you would like to say to the Origin students?
Yeah, I would just say, Origins family, keep pushing. I love all you guys. You guys are all great kids. And definitely learn as much as possible about what you want to do after school, after high school, because life begins once you graduate. So definitely try to figure out what you want to do. And this is just a short journey. You're going to be in here for 4 years, and then you're done, 3-4 years, and then you're done, and you're going to look back and say how much you missed high school. But enjoy it while you're here, but also look at what you want to do in the future.
And that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.